Hello guys, I'll hit you bringing you another Saints Row sort of Gat Out of Hell discussion with my friend batster78. Hello, Aiden.
Hello.
Yeah, that's him. He's watched the trailer, we both watched the trailer. We both love the Saints Row series. We both got into it and I still love it as well. Do you still love it, Aiden? What the direction of where it's gone? Do you think? Do you still like?
I still love Saints Row.
Yes, we both love Saints Row. But then they actually released some PAX Prime, the Gat Out of Hell trailer. I watched it first. I was actually on my iPhone waiting for it to actually come because I knew there would be some sort of announcement, and it said you get to play as Johnny Gat and Kinsey. Do you really like sort of are you excited to play as those two characters or one of those characters?
Yeah.
Well, which one do you? Because I think Kinsey. I don't know why Kinsey's just been put into it all of a sudden. I think Johnny Gat. I think if you had to replace Kinsey with another crew member, who would it be? Who? Because you got Pierce, you got Sean.
Keep David.
That's what like.
Keep David.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know why they put I know she's like the mastermind of the computering and stuff, but I don't understand why she got put into it. I think it would make more sense if it was just Johnny Gat. But then, I think I would have picked. I think I would have liked to play Shaundy because she's such a sort of she's from the second Saints Row. She's been it from near the start and stuff, and you probably want to play the character more. But when you saw the trailer, did you like when Matt Miller was saying at the start? Did you hear what he was saying? Because I wasn't really paying attention to that until I heard it the second time. He said,
I wasn't.
Do you want to know what he said?
Please tell.
But he basically said, who is the boss ever going to have a partner, reign alongside him? So basically have a partner like a girlfriend or wife or something. That's why the thing spelt a name, and I wasn't really paying attention. I was just waiting for the game. Yeah, what was it? Jezebel.
Something like that.
I think it was Jezebel. I thought it was Jezebel, but now I couldn't say the full word because I thought I didn't want to say it. That's what I mean. That's why I didn't want to say it, but I've just said it there. But when you first saw the first image of Hell, what did you think straight away? First thoughts? Awesome. What have they done with this game, or just what?
I just thought instantly a hellish version of Steelport.
Yeah, because they did say, I don't think you've seen the map, but the map looks like I've seen the map of it, and it looks bigger than Steelport. They did say it was like 50% less, but what they've done is instead of having like say 8 separate islands with nothing on it, they have like different. They have like little islands out like in the sea and whatever. They've got like a lava or something as like the sea or whatever. They've got like little islands and stuff. Do you think that'd be add to maybe the actual sort of more realism of like an actual map? Because we've both played GTA obviously, because you've got little island, not like major massive like with towns and stuff on, but you've got little islands around. Do you think that will add to like the sort of I'm not saying realism because it's in hell. We don't know what hell's like and stuff. But like, I think they might have taken that from Saints Row 2, because in Saints Row 2 there were a lot of Easter eggs. Like I said in my previous video, I don't know if you've seen it, but they actually have an island that actually has the Volition symbol on. But like, you should look up that. No, you did see the map, didn't you? Because you said you watched the demo.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
You've seen it, and God,
yeah,
I could just remember you. I can remember we were discussing about it before, and you were saying you saw it. But what did you think of the map when you saw it? Did you think that looks much better the way it was, or do you like the original Steelport map?
Well, it looks better.
Yeah.
But there's less to explore.
Yeah, because with Hell,
you're more confined this time.
Yeah, you look because it's more. There's less. I saw like I've seen some when they saw in the demo. You saw like the motorway, and they've still left bits of. It's basically what they've done. They've got a steel pot and just made it into hell. They've made it literally just all dark, and they've made it obviously the buildings look like hell. And I think the thing is about this DLC, it's an expansion DLC, so it's basically like Enter the Dominatrix. But what I thought, like it's too early on to say. But what they did with this, obviously, the Enter the Dominatrix were Saints Row 4. That was an expansion DLC, so it was like Gat Out of Hell. but they never released any trailers for it, so they couldn't, like, they didn't release anything, so then they cancelled it. But then, did you want to say?
Isn't Get Out of Hell a standalone game?
Yeah, it's like
Remember him in the video, he said you don't need things for a
yeah,
story.
exactly. That's what it's basically. I think they're just trying to cover up from the because it feels like a whole new game, really. Because you've seen the trailer, you've got a whole new enemies, you've got new activities. They've even got stores and stuff in Hell. Obviously, they would have to, like, for new weapons. It just feels like a whole new game they've just covered up to be an expansion DLC, which I'm glad it wouldn't.
Yeah. They're copying Is Famous.
Yeah.
So after Infamous 2, they released like a little like standalone game.
Yeah.
Which was like a vampire game.
Yeah.
And it was just like one part of the map.
Yeah.
And you were just mucking about on it.
But then I think in my head I keep on calling it Saints Row 5, but I think in my head it's called, basically in my head I think it's like Saints Row 4.5 because it's got the same in next gen as well. You don't obviously have a next gen, but they're releasing a next gen version of Saints Row 4, but they're keeping everything the same. They're just obviously I don't know if they're even upgrading the graphics. I mean, but obviously people said they're not even going to go for the 1080p or 1080p or whatever you call it, which is kind of weird because I thought next gen would have an upgrade. You wouldn't. People are not going to buy because they recently released a Saints Row 4 game it was Treasure the National Treasure where it had every single DLC. You'd pay like say 40 quid for it. People are not going to pay that again on next gen if they have another one. I don't think I would either pay another 40 quid. Just say you literally bought it and then they've announced the next gen. Would you buy it again if you just like not wasted, I mean like you spent your money?
Probably not.
Yeah, because I wouldn't. But let's go on to the next subject. I think this is one thing that I spoke to Aiden about with the release date. When I saw the game, it was obviously the demo version, it looked very, very complete. It looked like it had been finished. It looked like it had been finished already, I think, because they've shown the end mission. I presume it's the end mission where Gat goes in and kills a devil or whatever. I think you saw that near the end of the trailer, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like, it looked like it had been finished, polished, and everything. But like when I spoke to Aiden, he said maybe they're just gonna like finalize it and just make sure it's like an proper sort of make sure it's not any like sort of glitches. But Saints Row 4 is full of glitches, and all the Saints Rows are. But basically, do you think the release date is too late? Do you think January is a long time away? I know it's September now, so. We got a whole month. 1, 2, 3. Well, we got 4 months. What is it? 1, 2. Yeah, we got 4 months till it actually happens. Do you think that's way too long for it compared to the gameplay you've seen? Do you think it's complete?
Well, from what they've shown, it looks decently complete.
Yeah.
But they didn't show much, so we can't tell.
Yeah. Maybe they're just doing a few missions.
It looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
I guess they've just got, like you said, finalize and polish it, but I guess if it was a DLC for Saints Row 4, I would think that's a little too long, but as it's a game, I think they need that extra time to polish it.
Because in the demo,
get the news out and everything.
Yeah, because in the demo you can actually go around the whole map. It's not like you have like a limit of like the area. You can go around the whole map. Which I don't understand why it's taken, but they did say in the code that it was coming 2000. They didn't specify. They said Saints Row. They didn't say Saints Row 5. But then what they did with the Enter Dominatrix, they said they were making the Enter Dominatrix, then they were making the next game. So that's what I thought they might do. But I'm thinking they've gone to hell. They've gone superpowers. But I really don't know where they could go from here. No one thought. I never thought. I don't know if you thought. When I told you about Saints Row 5 possibly being released, did you ever think it could be an expansion DLC like Enter Dominatrix? Did you think it was just the next game? Because I did.
Oh, well, yeah, I just thought it would be a whole new game.
I think everyone did. I think I've not seen one article saying it could be an expansion because everyone expected it to be a Saints Row. I think they've just basically covered it up and just said it's a Saints Row 5, but they didn't want it to be the Saints Row 5. because they said in an interview that they didn't know where they were going to go from Saints Row 3 about zombies and Mission on Mars and stuff, but they came back from a holiday after after finishing the game, and they came back saying superpowers, and they did it. But then they're saying it again. But do you really think this is what's going to be now? Do you think it's just going to be like expansion DLCs, like just adding on? No way, because I really think. Do you think in the future if they did another expansion DLC, do you think you'd be able to play as other characters, maybe like Pierce or Sean D and Ben King or something? Do you think they'll just continue down that route?
Yeah, they might implement new characters.
Instead of, because
time to tell. I guess they're just using this.
Maybe just maybe exactly. Remember, is a good example. Arkham Origins. Remember what? Me and Aiden are, we love Batman and we love the Arkham series. But I didn't say from the start. I said to Aiden, I said, Arkham Origins is just keeping us like entertained, because it'd been, I don't know when Arkham City had been released, but it'd been like a year, like 2 years now, and they've not announced anything. And then when they announced it, we were like, this isn't, obviously this is a prequel. But then because Rocksteady wouldn't have given away that massive a game to like a small company, or like the other company, whatever they had. So maybe they're just trying to keep us entertained until they actually, because I guarantee, do you think the next if they do actually release another Saints Row 5, do you think it will be like new graphics and stuff, or do you think they'll keep to the old fashioned plastic surgery characters?
Oh no, they're gonna probably go full out next gen. Hopefully 1080p.
Yeah, I think. But this is the big question now. Do you think if they ever did a Saints Row 5, they did stay the Saints Row 4 would be the last thing they'd ever did, and they've blatantly said that in reports and statements, said that was the last bit. They've obviously lied, so they could lie again. But do you think if they release Saints Row 5, do you think that would be it then? Do you think they would stop?
Yes.
They just need to make it a conclusion.
You can't milk it out.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a big game, big conclusion to it.
Yeah.
Everyone could die. Spoilers at the end of Saints Row 4.
But then it's like, But then one thing I don't understand. This feels like a mission pack. Remember, like Enter Dominatrix and how Saints. This just because why they have a time machine now? They could go back to Earth and save it. Are they that stupid? Because I'm just thinking the start of I thought I would expect them to see. And when I saw Get Out of Hell, I thought it was something got to do with saving Earth. Maybe they have to get go and I don't know, do something to get Earth back, but I don't understand why they're not, unless they're waiting for that bit for Saints Row 5. I don't know. What are you?
Very peculiar.
It's peculiar, that's all I can say. But basically, yeah, I think, are you excited for it? Are you excited for Get Out of Hell?
Yeah.
I'm excited because
famous Blood Moon.
And as well.
Game.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Infamous Blood Moon was a great game.
Yeah.
Because it was just an own little standalone game, and that was so much fun to play.
Yeah.
I think if that's what they're trying to base it off.
Yeah.
And what they're trying to do, I think it'll be a lot of fun just to muck about with.
Yeah, I think because they've had a whole new weapons as well. Like there's one with it you can sit in like an armchair. You have shotguns and rockets and stuff like over the top. So I'm excited for that. But basically, yeah, I'm excited for it. Obviously, yeah, that's what I can say. I'm excited for it, and because I love the Saints Row series, I just want to see how that plays out. But obviously, it'll probably stick to the two. I don't know how they're going to do the co-op, unless you both be joining. Unless you have one being Kinsey and one being Get. I don't know. There probably won't be plastic surgery or anything. We can change the characters. But thank you. Right, that's yeah. Say it quickly.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So basically that is the end of this little discussion with me, batster 78 and me LH Plays, and I will see you all in the next Saints Row 5 video. Not Saints Row 5, Get Out of Hell video. Jesus, right, so thank you and goodbye.
Bye.